John McCaig here with Jesus Christ Trust.net, John McCaig, and we're going to go over the Native American hoax today. Okay, time starts every time there's a time loop. There's no change in the time loop. There never will be a change in the time loop. It's always the same. That why keeps everything fair. Every soul is tested the same way. That is fair. You see? Okay, so the Native Americans, come on. You're buying into this timeline back thousands of years. It makes not a lick of sense. You ran the whole place, so you owe this place, and then something like 50 dudes or 100 dudes or something like that show up in a wooden ship, right? And they take you over with a couple guns. What? That's the actual story they're going with. I mean, just every piece of it more stupid than the other pieces. You're saying that, I don't know, a bunch of men by themselves would get in a wooden ship and cross the sea with sails, wouldn't sink or nothing like that. You didn't bother building any real like chairs in or nothing like that, or beds, or but you do have cannons that weigh super many thousands of pounds, and they're made of cast iron. So cast iron, cast iron. Okay, I was a licensed general contractor for 25 years, and we go into an old house, and it's like, oh, you know what? Not that I've done this many times, but I have seen it done, and I have done it myself. Uh, there's an old clawfoot tub in some bathroom. It's a piece of crap, right? All the porcelain is gone, and it's a mess. And you got to get it out of this room that it doesn't want to get out of. Get it down the stairs. Like it's like there's no way. This can't be in there. It's got to leave. Whatever. And so, how do you get a cast iron tub out of a location that you're not going to save or nothing like that? How is that done? Some of them were built in, you know what a built in. It's not like a clawfoot or nothing like that. They're the same, right? But I'm just saying, like there were a lot of cast iron tubs. Okay, not just a clawfoot tub, which is maybe one. Uh, how would you do it, right? Cast iron is brittle. It's very strong. It's made of metal, but it has it doesn't what's I can't think of that word I'm looking for. It does. See, it's like when you add rebar to concrete, right? It has no tensile strength, concrete by itself, but you add the steel in there, it's strong. This is the opposite in a way. It doesn't. It just has the strength of this uh, cast steel, which has a certain amount of strength, but then under other conditions, it doesn't have any strength. So how do you get it out of there? You take a sledgehammer to it. One whack with a sledgehammer, the thing goes to pieces. One hit. It's brittle. You see. So if you have ships, these old ships with these giant tubes of cast iron, and you're gonna put uh, a bunch of gunpowder in there, and then a metal ball in front of it, right? And I'm gonna shoot somebody, right? What would happen? Now I've seen a video of this happening. At like supposed old Civil War grounds and stuff, which of course is fake too. And then one of these local, oh, we're gonna shoot the cannon off days, right? The cannon blew up. I don't know how many people it killed, but I see the video. Okay, a cast iron cannon will blow up if you put a charge in it. Period. Just blow up. There's no other thing that it can do. It's very brittle. It will explode and send those fragments everywhere the first time you fire the gun, and everyone dies. that just They weren't shooting those cannons. It's so absurd. Every piece of it is so incredibly stupid. So you're going to the middle of the ocean, you have all this food, but every time you go there, you get worms in your food and everybody gets scurvy. It's like, you know, pathetic, pathetic. The stories are pathetic. They're pathetic. They're so, and there's always just glaring, just absolute errors. Like humans did what? No, they didn't. They wouldn't do that. What? No way. Right? And so, oh, we're going to a new world, And I hear there's people there. So the first people that get a boat are going over there. And what are we going to do? Well, we're going to murder everyone if they're not going to become our slaves and give us all the stuff they have. Because we're Catholic. That's just, I mean, what? That's your story. No, we're going to tell you super many times, conquistadors, and all this we're going to tell you over and over and over. Nina, Pinta, Santa Maria, blah, 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 blah. What? So stupid. You know what I mean? I always got in trouble in school because I would ask questions. Uh, I get horrible grades too, unless I got to pass a test or something. I'll pass it, you know. But let's just be real. Everything they say is so stupid. You know what I mean? Who is the most evil, in my opinion? Who are some of the most evil people within the whole, slavery system? Teachers in schools. You're just teaching out of a book everything, and you know nothing. You don't know anything, and you're just reading out of a book. How does that make you a freaking teacher? You know literally absolutely nothing. Nothing. Not one single useful thing. Nothing. You know nothing. You're reading in a book. Okay, you know what those words and symbols mean when you read them, but that's it. It's pathetic. So that's fake. They didn't come over from the New World on with cannons and swords and stuff like that. And oh, the Native American tribes, they hated each other, so they couldn't band together against this outside, enslaving group because Native Americans, they just don't like each other because they have different tribes. So that's just part of the story. What? There's this crew over there who's trying to enslave all of our children. And no, but I don't like him, so, screw him. It's, everything they say is so insipid, so beneath our intelligence. It's a joke. It's like them making fun of us. You see what I'm saying? They're making fun of you and your children. And they're turning you into, like, you know, little circus dogs. You know what I mean? Jump! Where the tutu? Look what I got my humans doing over here. Come on, it's so funny. Let them do anything you tell them. They'll believe anything you say. But the Native Americans, I mean, just each piece of it, I don't even know where to begin, is so stupid. You know what I mean? Like, here's all this land you have. We were going to enslave you, and we did enslave you, but then we gave you land, then we gave you less land, and land. But now you have all this land, and since the beginning of the time loop, we haven't take one piece of your land, nothing. In fact, we give you more land, and more money, and more stuff. Uh huh. That whole, what was that thing I stopped up there in the Dakotas, that whole thing, water is life, the pipeline. Somebody came to me and was like, hey, I want to stop the pipeline. I showed them exactly how to do the pipeline. As soon as they did what I said, Obama come on the same day. Obama come on, the TV is set up, pipeline stopped. That day, that exact day. And why did I do that? It was freezing cold up there. Obviously, it's a bunch of morons. I knew a couple of them who were going up there to do blah, blah, blah. I was like, no, you're not. I'm going to end it. and, I, and I put out, hey, who wants to end this thing? And somebody came along, I'd like to end it. Oh, okay, this is what you do. And they did it. Ended that day. Boop. Done. Pretty easy, actually. It was actually so easy. It was a joke. But I called them. I left several messages at the tribe, the mini Tonkas or whatever. Uh, Never returned my calls, never answered the phone. Try to get in touch with them. I was on Facebook back then and crap like that. Hey, guess what? I could easily end this thing for you and so on. And no contact from anyone ever. You know what I mean? They're just pulling their bullshit up there. And then, but I was like, oh, okay. I'll just stop it. Which it did. I mean, they're just a part of the system. They're just, you see, there are all these different actors on each stage. Oh, I'm black. I was a slave. No, you weren't. No, you weren't. I'm Native America. You know what they did to us? Ba 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 ba. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. They didn't do that. They didn't do that. They didn't do that. Skin pigmentation. I have freckles. I have super dark skin and super light skin. I have both. What are you talking about? You're saying skin pigmentation is something that's so horrible, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. None of that stuff happens, so I don't know about that whole thing. And I have met with different, Native American tribes in a group and individual chiefs and, different methods. They're all them. It's them. They're just actors on a different stage pulling some different BS, right? Making it seem like, oh, this game is varied and has all these levels and all this. No, it doesn't. That's all fake. Anyone brave in Native Americans? No. Are you kidding me? I've talked with many different people in different tribes. Oh, we're gonna get together, and this is where we get together, and we're making changes. I get there. You know what they had to say to me in that room? Like I was in a room with like 60 people who were really interested in, oh, we're gonna get together and change everything, and you know what I heard from them in response to what I had to say? Not one single syllable. Nothing. Zero. No response. Zero. Zero. They're all in on this. They get their free stuff. I get to play this character. Everybody feels sorry for me. I get lots of chicks or dudes. I'm given this, land. They can't come on. The feds can't come on here unless this and that. Okay. You know, Wait, that's your character. You know, pathetic, pathetic. You know, if you were involved in, okay, we're gonna do genocide. We're gonna get rid of the Native Americans, and they only had so much land left and stuff, and why would you just finish them off? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make any sense. If you hated them, you hated the buffalo, and that whole thing. Like, where did that hate come from? No, and that's just everything they do. The script is divisive. Oh, it was the blacks and the whites. Then it was the whites and the browns, and then it was the whites and I mean, you're to buy into any of that is just giving up being human, right? You're just a character. Oh, I'm a character that plays this character, and here's my script. Sad. It's so sad that you're incapable. Oh, Native Americans are very spiritual. What? When? With what aspect? You know what I mean? How? You speak the truth out of it. It's like, is anybody in there? Anybody? Anybody home? No. Absolutely not. Nobody's home in any of them Native Americans. No way. No how. No one intelligent is Native American as far as I've witnessed. I've been all over the United States, uh, been to different tribes, different parts of, not all of them, no way. But I've been to lots of powwows. Not a single brain cell in a Native American, right? No. No. They're just absolutely locked in like everybody watching their TV who's white. You know what I mean? Just absolutely nothing, 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 nothing. Nobody home. Nobody home, not conscious. You speak the truth in front of them, they just shut down. Bloop. Like, geek, the program is off. They're not different than anyone else. Don't get me wrong. It's not like the Native Americans are biggest cowards of everyone. No, 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 no. They're equal cowards with everyone. You know? uh, Skin pigmentation and culture, and that's all fake. That's what all culture is fake. Your whole, oh, we got sticks and feathers. Oh my God. Pathetic, pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Totally enslaved, you know, can't go against their enslavers. Bring it up, they shut down. Just absolutely nobody home, nothing. That's my 100% experience. Anybody native, anybody want to come up with some Native America that's progressed past what I've said? An individual, okay, one single individual who's Native American, can you point out one? No, you can't. Try, point one out. Hey, here's a link to this. Uh huh. Uh huh. No. No way. No way, no how. No way, no how. No way. No way. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a sad joke because they take up so much land and so much space and so much drama and so much, scripted nonsense of the past. And they're absolutely enslaved. Oh, we were here first and we got to. Oh my God, you idiots. You got here at the same time as everybody else. 9/11/69. So why can't you work together with anyone? No, we're our own thing. You fucked us up. No. So stupid. You go right for the division, us and them and us and them. No. We're under a dome being enslaved by the devil. You think something else is going on? You're absolute fool. No one should listen to you. Don't listen to the Native Americans and their absolute nonsense, right? Oh, but we have a Hopi thing, like, man, just say it straight out. Don't blow. You're not intelligent. You have to say, oh, but our tribe and its tradition thinks. Nobody cares. No one gives a crap. It's all fake. So just say it in English, or you know nothing, or you're one of them, right? No. Anyone awake is Native American? Zero. Zero in their entire population. Point out the individual who isn't then. If that's the case, point them out. Because there has to be an individual, and if there isn't, I'm right. I don't want to be right, right? No, I don't want to be right. I bent over backwards and went into their midst in several locations to try and get them to wake up. You want to know? They wake it up and they don't want to. Just get out of here, dude. You have white skin. Go away. It's like there's nothing in there. Okay, just a nothing. Zero. Vacuum. Your whole programming is what you are. So sad. It makes me want to cry when I think about it, that they're that absolutely bitterly stupid. You know what I'm saying? Those idiotic traditions. They don't know what's going on. I can't see the world around them. You're so busy. Oh, here, the creator. The creator of what? Your freaking prison. The creator, the creator, the creator of your prison. Say the rest of it. You worship your creator of the prison. How about you worship the one that gets you out of the prison? Much more important, much more useful. Better thought. You see, much better thought. You know what's going on? No. Do you want to know what's going on? No. That's 100% my experience in my whole lifetime. Every Native American I've ever interacted with, nothing. Zero. Not home. Zero. Nothing. Want to know the truth? No. They want to know their bullshit and feel sorry for themselves. I'm not feeling sorry for you. I feel sorry that you're an idiot. That's all. You haven't woken up to one single thing around you, and you're such a coward you've done nothing. Nothing to do. If your script is true, you still done nothing. It's not true, but you still didn't do anything. And when the truth come along, you didn't listen. So no, I ain't into the Native American hoax because it's one of the most fake, stupid, scripted, idiotic. I mean, you can't see through this. It's just stupid people under the dome. Well, get me out of here if it's just stupid people. Who am I going to talk to? You follow? Can't you follow that? And on down, name another culture. Name any other culture. Same stupid, insipid, doesn't make absolutely any sense. It's not just the Native Americans. Everyone's background script is so pathetic. Can't you see through it? I'm just saying this is them. But every script, your script, any cultural script, doesn't make a lick of sense. Patents. Where does a patent? There's no dude. No, it's just what? God just plunked it all down here. And you think it's, oh, well, we figured this stuff out because we're natives. Oh my God, where to start? You're not going to listen, so what am I going to say? right? End of.